Now he's working at a nearby Oakland Police Department and was recently promoted to sergeant. Again, late today, suspended. Good evening. I'm Greg Warmoth.
And I'm Martha Sagowski. Channel 9 anchor Darlene Jones has been digging into this story for weeks now and is live in Oakland. Darlene, the chief just told you the officer has been suspended to determine if he was truthful during the application process.
Yes, Martha and Greg, it was really our questions that sparked the suspension and got the investigation rolling here, because I was here in Oakland just about 8 hours ago inside the chief's office, just on the other side of that tinted window you see here, when he called city management to meet with them about what we brought to his attention. Barry Strakowski was hired here in Oakland just 2 days after he was allowed to quietly resign from Mount Dora with no discipline on his record. This afternoon, the chief told me that nowhere in his 900-page personnel file received from Mount Dora is the 22-page investigation in which he's accused of stealing from taxpayers.
It's hard to miss Barry Strakowski in this photo towering over his Mount Dora patrol cruiser the day he surprised a 7-year-old at his birthday party. It's the same cruiser the Mount Dora Police chief says he used to steal time from taxpayers, claiming to be on duty as an officer or extra duty details at local businesses or organizations. Records we reviewed at police headquarters show it went on for at least 5 months between October of 2023 and March of 2024, allowing him to be compensated for 2 different commitments simultaneously.
According to this investigative report that your department did, he was stealing time. Why wasn't he fired?
Well, the Mount Dora Police Department has a process called DRP, dispute resolution process.
It's a practice in Mount Dora policy allowing the agency to negotiate discipline and/or an exit strategy. In this case, the separation agreement we obtained shows the city paid Strakowski a total of more than about $12,000 in accrued vacation time and sick leave, allowing him to walk away with no discipline on his record, despite this 22-page investigation that determined he had in fact misrepresented his time and attendance. A GPS log 9 Investigate scroll-through shows his patrol car at Disney, St. Cloud, and as far away as Daytona Beach shores on more than one occasion, believed to be visiting a woman, all while his timesheet showed he was on duty.
But this is a crime. Should this be treated differently?
Well, police officers use discretion every day, right? We use discretion every day. In this case, you're correct. It could fall under the statute as a crime, or it does fall under the statute as a crime, but we're the victim, so we're allowed to say, okay, we'll forego that. At the end of the day, the chief of police, me, I'm responsible for the decisions that are made, and I have to take a lot of things into consideration. I have to consider the benefit to the city, the citizens here.
We went to Oakland PD to find out what the chief here knew and when.
And even if he wants to sit down and just talk to me without a camera.
He wouldn't speak with us on camera, but told me behind closed doors he just didn't know about it. He provided this email he says Mount Dora sent 2 days after they let him go, stating he had no open cases or discipline in his file. And he showed us this FDLE profile sheet and the state's record showing Strakowski voluntarily separated from Mount Dora under circumstances not involving misconduct.
Again, as a result of us asking questions here today in Oakland and Mount Dora, Barry Strakowski is now suspended and under investigation. The chief telling me that he is going to be looking into his truthfulness during the application process. The chief also just a short time ago sent me some additional records that we'll be going through, information that they say they received regarding Strakowski's background check as part of this entire process. We'll have much more on this story in the coming days. Reporting live in Oakland, Darlene Jones, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.